Hey guys, so today I'm filming my second update for my Project Use It Up 2015 and my Project 50 pan. So I will be able to get in 5 updates before the end of the year. My third update will be in August, my fourth will be in October, and my fifth will be in December. And that kind of helps me put into perspective how much longer I think all of these items will take, depending on the progress that I've made so far. So because I know myself well enough to know that I will procrastinate all of these items if I don't make them time specific, I have decided to do little seasonal challenges along the way to really devote myself to using a few particular products at a time. So that has helped me a lot so far. I have already done the finish 4 by 4th of July video, which I will link for you guys, and I am planning on doing the finish 5 by fall tag that went around last year, and you guys will see my intro video on the 23rd. I am also considering doing the finish 6 by Christmas tag that went around last year as well. I'm trying to kind of space them out a little bit so that I can use different products and give myself enough time to actually finish them. So on the 4th of July, I'm going to have a video sharing with you guys my experience doing my very first seasonal challenge and sharing with you some tips for anyone else that is beginning or participating in a seasonal makeup challenge. So now I'm just going to get started with the items. First, I have the 2 things that I mentioned in my original update that I wasn't sure if I was going to keep in this project or not. The first would be the Garnier Nourishing Cleansing Oil and my Revlon Colorstay Whip Foundation in 150 Buff. So after all of your sweet comments and encouraging me to just get rid of it if I don't like it, that is what I decided to do. So I've decided to throw away this cleansing oil. Just transporting it from my room to where I film, it leaked everywhere when it was standing upright, so I'm just so annoyed by that. I'm going to toss it, but I am going to keep my Revlon Colorstay Whip Foundation just in case I might need it or somebody else wants to borrow my foundation. I did recently have somebody ask to borrow my foundation and I didn't want to give my really expensive one, so I brought this one with me. So I'm going to keep this in case another circumstance like that comes up, but then after a while I will toss it. But neither one of those items will be in my project any longer. So in my original update, I had only finished one item for my Project Use It Up, and that was my e.l.f. HD Powder in Corrective Yellow. I will link my first update if you want to hear my thoughts on that. So in this update, I was able to finish up 5 items for my Project Use It Up, which is so exciting. It really encourages me that I've been able to finish up all 5 of these things. So the first item I finished up was my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation in Porcelain. I love this. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. The color is not perfect for me, but when I mix it with my Hard Candy Glamouflage in Porcelain, it really evens out to be a really nice color for me. This gives nice medium, buildable to full coverage. It holds up decently well against my oily skin. I really enjoy this and would recommend it to everyone if you can find your shades. So even though I did really enjoy this foundation, I'm not going to be repurchasing it because right now I have like 8 foundations in my collection that I'm trying to get through, so I will not be repurchasing this until I finish up some more of my foundation. So the next product I finished up was my NYX Dark Circle Corrector in the shade Fair. It is completely cleaned out. This was a corrector for the under eyes with a nice peachy undertone to it, and I did like this, but I didn't love it. I did not find it super necessary for me. I do not have very dark circles, so the little bit of darkness I did have, this corrected it really well, and it even covered it a little bit. But if you have really dark circles, this might help correct it, but you will absolutely need to put another concealer on top to actually cover it up. And this was very moisturizing, which didn't really work for me because I have very oily under eyes already. But if you do have dry under eyes, I think that you would like this. So while I did like this product, I'm not going to be repurchasing it because it is not a necessity in my makeup routine. So the next item I finished up was the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the Neutralizer shade, which is the yellow undertone. In my last update, I had only a few more uses left of this, so I went through this really fast, and I do love this product. The Neutralizer shade is a little bit too dark for my skin tone to actually highlight, so I really do love this in the Brightener shade, which is the pink undertone, to highlight my face. I'm using it today. The sponge on here is the perfect applicator for this product to help it glide onto my face. It has a really nice thin consistency. I really love this product, just not the Neutralizer shade for my skin tone. So if you have a medium or a tan skin tone, I totally recommend you pick this up in the Neutralizer shade to help highlight. It will work so well on your skin tone. The next item I finished up was my Revlon lip butter in the shade Strawberry Shortcake. As you can see, completely finished. There is some product down in there, but I can't apply it straight from the applicator, and I'm not going to be digging it out with a brush. So this is the very first lipstick I have ever finished up, so I was ecstatic about that. And I have always loved the Revlon lip butters, but recently I've kind of gotten over them. I much prefer my MAC Sheen Supreme lipsticks because they are more pigmented and they are longer lasting, but I did really enjoy this lip butter. The Strawberry Shortcake shade is a beautiful neutral pink, very, very wearable. I did really love this, but I am not going to be repurchasing it. And the last product I finished up was my Nye Final Seal Matte Makeup Sealer, and I will not be repurchasing this. So this does keep your makeup in place, but the problem is when it sprays out, obviously it's not going to cover every inch of your face, but the areas of your face where the Nye product landed will stay put. But for me, when it gets to the end of the day, my makeup starts to break up. All of the areas that did not have the Nye product on them were breaking apart and going away, and the areas with the Nye were staying there. So my face looks super blotchy and uneven. I would rather just have all of my foundation fade off evenly, so I will not be repurchasing this. I honestly haven't found any setting spray that I really love and would continue to repurchase. So now, just to show you my progress on the other items in my project, first I have the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in the shade Candy Coral. I don't think I used this even once. All of the blushes I'm using right now are just really, really pigmented. So then moving on to my brow highlight pen, we have the Milani Brown Eye Highlight in the shade number 2 Matte Cream. So as you can see, I have used up a ton of this product. Here's where I started. This was my first update and this is my second update. So I've been pretty consistent. On my second update, I did use up a little bit more than the first update, which is very exciting. And I absolutely love this product to highlight under my brows. I only use the matte side, not the shimmer side, and I do not have that much product left. I think that I will be able to finish this either by my August update or my October update. So really, really happy with my progress on this product. And then tied to that Milani, I also have my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk that I was going to be using as a brow highlight, and I have not used this at all yet because I'm waiting to finish up my Milani, but this is what it looks like. When I had added this item into my project, I thought that I would be going through the Milani a lot faster, so that is why I haven't been able to use this yet. Then I have my 2 Maybelline color tattoos. The first one I have is Bad to the Bronze. I'm wearing it on my lids today. I've been wearing this every day for the past 2 weeks or so, and I think that I can definitely do some damage. I am going to be wearing this basically all summer long, so hopefully I can finish it up or just about finish it. So you guys will hopefully see a lot more progress by my next update. My other color tattoo is in the shade Tough as Taupe. I did not use this a single time over the past 2 months. I'm not even sure how I want to wear it, so let me know how you guys use this product because I am totally neglecting it. My last eye product is the Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner in the shade in the Nude, and I do not have too much product left at all, which is very exciting. So this is what my progress is. This is where I started. This is my first update and this is my second update. So I used up a ton more in my second update than I did in my first, which is really exciting. So I think that I will be able to have this finished up by my October update, and if not, I think there will only be a little bit left and I can definitely finish this by my December update. And lastly, we have my lip products. Like I mentioned, I did finish up my Revlon Lip Butter and Strawberry Shortcake, and I did not touch my other 5 lip products because I was devoting all of my attention to that one. So I am going to be picking out a few of these to put in my future projects, like my Finish 5 by fall and Finish 6 by Christmas. I'm not going to tell you which ones yet, so stay tuned for my Finish 5 by fall intro next week so you can see which one I choose, but I will show you the products really quickly. So first I have the Revlon Lip Butter and Peach Parfait. I have the Revlon Lip Butter and Berry Smoothie. I have the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Primrose. I have the Tarte Matte LipSurgence in Exposed. And I have the Buxom Lip Gloss in Sandy. So now to my Project 50 pan. I used up 7 things in April and 7 things in May, bringing my grand total of products that I've used up to 32 products, which is really exciting. I still definitely have hope that I can hit 50 by the end of the year. I was really happy with all the products that I used up these past 2 months. So starting with the items that I finished up in April, first I have a deluxe sample size of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, which looks like this. This has more of a dry formula. As you can see, it is a natural bristle brush. I think that this gives really, really nice length. I was totally impressed with this mascara, and I did purchase a full size of this. when Ulta was having their 21 Days of Beauty. I have not opened it yet, but I do love it, so definitely love and recommend that mascara. Then I finished up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Neutralizer, which I mentioned already. The next thing I finished was the Milani Brow Shaping Clear Gel, which I really do enjoy. This is a great drugstore brow gel. It keeps your brows in place without making them too crunchy or too wet. I do prefer my Anastasia Brow Wiz, but this is a great drugstore brow gel. My next product was a deluxe sample size of the Benefit Porefessional. I do really enjoy this product, but I much prefer my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer to really help fill in all my pores. Next, I finished up a face powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in a shade number 100 Translucent, which is not a translucent shade. It is just very, very fair, and I'm actually using it on my face today. I absolutely love this powder. It is one of my absolute favorites. It gives really great coverage, and it is the perfect shade for me. Next, I finished another powder. This is the Neutrogena Shine Control powder that I used to touch up. I did like this, but I wasn't head over heels in love with it. I did not really think it lived up to the hype that I've heard about it. Right now, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent powder to use as a touch-up. The last product I finished up in April was a deluxe sample size of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I love this mascara as well. It has this really nice hourglass brush, which helps give really nice volume and makes my lashes look fluttery. I love the combo of these two mascaras, the Tarte for length and then Too Faced for volume, and to give me that fluttery lash look. So this combo right here is pure perfection. So then moving on to the items that I finished up in May. First, I finished the Maybelline Define a Brow in the shade Dark Blonde. This is one of my holy grail brow pencils. I absolutely love this. It is a perfect color for me. It draws onto hair and onto skin really well. Definitely will repurchase this. The next thing I finished was the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the fair shade, which I liked better than the Neutralizer, but this matched my skin tone perfectly, so it didn't actually do much to highlight whatsoever. It was just like a regular concealer, so I did like this, but I am going to be purchasing the brightener shade. Then I had finished up the Nye Final Seal Makeup Setting Spray, which I had already talked about. Then I finished up the Revlon Lip Butter and Strawberry Shortcake, which I also talked about. Then I finished the EOS Smooth Stick in Sweet Mint. I have only been able to find these at Ulta. I haven't been able to find any in a while, which is really annoying, but I absolutely love these. I do love the spheres as well, but the sticks are just so much easier to keep in your pocket, much more travel friendly. The EOS balls are perfect for a nightstand or in your purse. They're easy to find that way, but I definitely love the formula of both of them. They are the same. I just like this stick format to take with me on the go. And the last two items I finished in May were also part of my Project Use It Up, the NYX Dark Circle Corrector in Fair, and my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation in Porcelain. So guys, that was my second update for my Project Use It Up 2015 and my Project 50 pan. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. If you are doing something similar to this, please let me know in a comment down below. And please stay tuned for my Finish 5 by Fall intro video, which will be coming up very soon, and also my video sharing with you my experience of my very first seasonal challenge and my tips for anybody that is starting or participating in a seasonal makeup challenge. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.